earth, ah, fire, water, let's go, and air. Yes, these are the 4 elements, and today I'm going to review Avatar. What? I'm saying.
The next master of all 4 elements, an Airbender, who may not be ready for the responsibility of becoming the Avatar.
So yes, today I'm going to review Avatar The Last Airbender, which is this live-action Netflix show. And let's start off with the obvious, alright? Live-action Avatar show, which means all the people are based off the animated show from 2005 or something, I don't know. So yes, that's interesting. I really loved the Avatar show when I was a kid, and still do. It is a very special show to me. Like, it's like one of those shows that is really deep within my core, you know, Avatar and Legend of Korra, because I'm not quite sure why. There's something special about these shows, like, you know, the Avatar, the first original Avatar show, I remember quite well. I rewatched it like 2 years ago too, and yeah, I thought like, holy shit, this animated show is perfect. I mean, it's perfect in every way, right? The characters, the writing, the story, it's pretty much epic, right? Legend of Korra is also very cool though, but you know, this live action Avatar show, yeah, you know, it's a Netflix adaptation, right? So yeah, when this was announced, I was really hyped, like, holy shit, that's freaking cool, man. And then the character photos appeared, and I was like, damn, they look so great. I mean, you have this Avatar live action movie that they did, but that was not really that great. But now it actually looked legit, man. That was so cool. Like, Aang really looked like a pretty cool version of his animated form, right? And I remember seeing Sokka and Katara and Zuko too, and I was like, holy shit, this show is about to be wild. So yes, this show, I watched it, and let me say this first. It is an adaptation, right? But it's not perfectly accurate, which is a bit sad, to be honest. I think a lot of people would dislike it because it wasn't really that, you know, 100% canonically the same, right? But you know, some things are changed for the better, I would say, because, you know, whatever. And this show had 8 episodes, and the original animated show, the first season, had like, I believe, what is it, like, I think around like pretty much more, right? So, you know, and it's also animated, which, you know, there you go. Those animated episodes were like about 20 minutes or something, and these live action ones are like an hour or something. So there we go. Yeah, but most of the things stayed the same. Obviously, the Avatar, the entire concept of that is the same. The characters are also pretty much the same. So yes, some things, some minor nitpicks that I really thought was like, oh damn, okay, were like a bit of the CGI. Like, sometimes it looked very great, and sometimes you could clearly see it was a CGI, but you know, whatever, it's alright. You know, it didn't really have that much effect on the viewing experience of myself. Maybe for other people that might be a little thing to worry about. The story was a bit different than the animated version, especially like the entire Fire Nation. The Fire Nation was the same, right? But their ideas and their goals, there was something different than just the animated form. Because in the animated form, the Fire Nation looks for the Avatar, and that's like their only goal, right? In the live action one, they try to find the Avatar, and every water, earth, air, or, you know, bender that they see, they eliminate them, which is a bit darker. So yeah, there we go. So that's also a problem, right? So they don't really know who the Avatar might be. Obviously we do, right? It's Aang, but the Fire Nation is a bit more aggressive, I would say, in this adaptation. So there we go. Yes, and also the show was very fast paced. Like, sometimes I need to look back at like the things that I watched and was like, oh yeah, shit, okay, there we go. They talked about something, and then there was a shot about something, and then there was this little thingy that you need to notice, and you know, it was a bit too fast, I would say, but I think it was very compact. Let's just say that 8 episodes, around an hour per episode. Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's a pretty long story too. It's a pretty, you know, it needed to be packed, like, you know, and it's pretty packed, this show, so, or this season. Luckily, there's going to be season 2 and season 3. So yes, epic. That's fantastic. Like, I really would have loved to see season 2 and 3, and it's now a reality. And now we can finally see Tough Beifong and some more about Suki and stuff like that. That was really great. So yeah, that's nice. So the characters in season 1, let's talk about them. Aang really looked like Aang from the animated form. I would say he was pretty perfect casting, I would say. Katara, yeah, she looked alright, I guess. There we go. Oh yeah, and Sokka was also the one I was like, holy shit, okay, this one is perfect. Like, I don't know, his voice, his looks, kind of really resembled Sokka. So I thought, you know, okay, there we go. But Sokka in the animated form is a bit more, I would say, funnier towards, I don't know, things. And this Sokka was more, you know, a bit, you know, strict and a bit more serious in some cases. So there we go. But to be honest, he also had his really funny moments, right? Let's see, Zuko and Uncle Iroh also looked great. And yeah, Uncle Iroh was, he's the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT in every single medium, or every single media he's in, right? So there we go. Yes, Azula was also in this show, this season 1. I believe Azula didn't appear in the animated show until season 2 or 3 or something. So there we go. Azula was also there with her friends Ty Lee and May. Yeah, there we go. That was nice to see. The Fire Lord Ozai was also very menacing. The actor was also great. Who else am I missing? Yeah, oh yeah, Suki, obviously. Oh boy, ooh, Suki. Let's not talk about that, and let's not talk about Princess Hugh or Huey, or you know, the Northern Water Tribe Princess. Wushu. Okay, on to the next topic. Oh shit. Yeah, to be honest, I really thought some makeup things were perfect. Like, you know, the Suki makeup was so great, and obviously, like Avatar Kyoshi and Avatar Karuk and Avatar what's the other one, Roku, right? The fire Avatar. Yeah, dude, that costumes, they looked perfect, man. They looked all so beautiful, and the costumes themselves in the show looked, or this season looked so beautiful. They were so epic, and oh dude, I can't bloody wait for season 2. I would love to see Toph. Oh boy, she's going to be epic. I would 100% believe it. I just can't wait for the next 2 seasons. We'll probably need to stay and wait for a bit, but you know, they have the time to make them, and these children are you know, getting older. Obviously, that's a minus point, I guess, but you know, it's pretty cool, right? So I wouldn't say I hated this live action adaptation. Oh hell no, there were a few changes, yes, but I think it is pretty cool, right? And I'm so happy Avatar is back in the world of media again, and you know, a lot of people are now loving this live action adaptation, and people are probably going to watch the animated form too. So yes, I'm so happy to have this live action show, because I really respect and really love the animated show of Avatar and also Legend of Korra, and there's something, this concept, it's so different and it's cool, and I just love Avatar, man. I guess not a blue people, no, just the Avatar like Aang and stuff like that will forever be my Avatar and not those blue people. So right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Goodbye everyone.